All right. Welcome everybody to our COVID MCP graduation celebration. We really wanted to take the time to recognize everybody and just say how grateful we are that you have spent the last 60 credits of your life with us, however long that took you. I was going to say 2 years, but then we have some people that have been around with us a lot longer than 2 years. And so we are so grateful for all of you and so proud of all the things that you've accomplished and so excited to see where you all are going next. So we wanted to plan this whole ceremony. And so I think we're going to just start off. I'm going to read the charge. So at the normal graduation ceremony, which, has all of the rituals associated with it. One of the rituals is that the program director stands up and reads the charge to the graduates before the degrees are bestowed. And so I just wanted to take a few minutes to read the graduation charge to our graduates. Okay. So, community psychology graduates, you have embraced the heart and soul of community psychology as you collaborated on countless cases, shared community resources, and helped each other find solutions to problems. You have learned well and deeply, using your knowledge of theory and method as you conducted program evaluations and developed research. You stand here as reflective practitioners who are ready to engage in clinical practice in your communities. We charge you to go from this place to be healers, to challenge injustices toward the vulnerable, to promote mental health and well-being, and to use your skills for positive change. As you stand here, you make us proud. Remember this moment and carry the integrity and strength that you feel now into your counseling practice and your advocacy for social justice. And then at that point, the president would call you all up and give you your awards. So that's some of the ritual. Yay. So we also have prepared some comments about each of the graduates. So why don't we do that part, and then you all can share anything that you would like to share with the rest of us. Anne, do you want to do one of yours first?
Sure. I have the honor today of talking about Lanija Teet, Lanija. Lanija, I've had the privilege to work with you this past semester in your final semester right before graduation in what has been a tremendous year of 2020. It's been my honor to work with you throughout this practicum time of the fall semester. One thing that you've really impressed upon me is your compassion and the client-centered nature in which you work with all of the youth that you've been working with. Even though 2020 was a trying time, especially this past semester, you always met, and personally for you this past semester as well, you met those challenges with a lot of compassion, a lot of heart, and a lot of positivity. There was one particular time during the course this past semester when you were going over your case formulation that it really struck me at just what a therapist, an incredible therapist you're going to be, especially around community work. You've shared recently some passion you have about starting your own nonprofit someday and sharing that vision. We all wish you the best, and we are really looking forward to what's to come for you. So please stay in touch, and congratulations on the completion of your degree.
Yay. Okay, I'm going to jump in. Oh, I'm sorry.
I just said thank you.
So I'm going to jump in and do one of mine, and then, so the order that I have people on my screen is that it would go Mary, Jen, Vanessa, MC, and then start over. Does that work? Okay, cool. All right, so I have the honor of talking about Gwendolyn Williams. So Gwen, you are one of the most reflective students that I've known in this program. You are always pushing yourself to be better, looking for feedback, working to do things as well as you possibly can. I know that during your time in this program, you really put in the work and you have shown that you will do whatever is necessary to be your best for your clients. And I am so excited to see where your thoughtfulness and commitment to others will take you as you gain confidence and trust in your abilities. So thank you and congratulations. Yay.
Thank you. Thank you.
I guess that means I'm next to speak. And this one is for you, Adam. All right. So I just want to start out with a quote because y'all know I'm a little eclectic, I think. So I'll start with a quote from Brene Brown. The authenticity is a collection of choices that we have to make every day. It's the choice to show up and be real, the choice to be honest, the choice to let our true selves be seen. If there's one thing that stands out about you, Adam, is that you boldly show up as your authentic self. And that is also the gift you cultivate in others. I remember the first class I met you was internship 1, and we're exploring how to cultivate one's theoretical orientation, moving from one approach to exploring integrated approaches that fit our personal philosophy. And it was no surprise that you embraced an existential approach and later adopted an integrated approach of multicultural existentialism, which we both share. So no matter what topic, no matter what was being explored, you continually explored how you can encourage others to grow into their authentic self, to seek that acceptance that there's not just one way, but many ways. Never lose that. So as you travel on to the next phase of your journey, may you continue to be bold, curious, and ever nurturing of self and others.
Thank you so much, Mary.
I have the distinct honor of talking about Jamia Bryant, who I worked with this semester. And one of the things that really stands out about you, that despite the challenges that you faced this semester, you remained such a positive force in class. And I really appreciated the way that you engaged in class. I was really impressed with your presentations this semester. And one of the things that I'm the most proud of you for is the way that you stepped out of your comfort zone and took risks. And I just wish you the best of luck. Big congratulations to you, and best wishes for your future endeavors. So yay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, is it me? Me? Okay. I'm going to talk about Sarah. And you just had that baby there, which I wish the baby was still there, because girl, you left and had that baby and came back, didn't miss a beat. Like, we need to just celebrate that in itself. And then with regard to like the interactions we've had in class, Sarah was part of the first class I ever taught at Alverno, and we immediately bonded on our love for things that are off the beaten path. And I love that. I love that you welcomed me. And I love that you're always like, you just have this very genuine vibe about you, always looking for solutions and always really looking to help people the way that they need to be helped, meeting them where they are. I really, truly feel like you personify that. Congratulations. Best of luck in your future endeavors. And I'm so excited for you. Congratulations.
Thanks, Vanessa. Thanks, everybody.
Okay, I think it's my turn now. I get like a lump in my throat every time we do this. It's just like, I feel like it's even better than the graduation ceremony, which kind of goes super fast. So it's an honor just to sort of be a part of this in general. And this group too, this group is a powerhouse group. And I think I say this about every group that comes through, but every group like just continues to amaze me. So I'm really proud of this group. I too get the distinct honor and pleasure to present Janet Schiff today, which, I have, a lot of love for Janet too, but I think the thing that people can say or recognize about Janet is that like others brings kind of this radical genuineness to the space, whatever space she's in. And there also comes with it sort of this calm, this sort of gentle calm that puts everybody at ease. But I think in that calm, there's this tenacious kind of fiery soul too. And so I think that is like so wonderful for all of us. In addition, I think you have that artist sort of perspective too. And I think you're going to come at any problem with that creative kind of out of the box approach, which is so like intensely valuable for our clients. Like we get stuck in these ruts, we get into these therapy modes where we have to sort of be. And I think you're one of these like shining lights out there that are going to see things from a different perspective and kind of shake things up in a really awesome way. So I don't know, I think there's just profound things to come from you. If I know anything about like your art and the music that you can make, if any of that sort of reaches in the therapy space, like we're all just eternally grateful. So I'm really honored to say this to you, Janet. So thank you.
Okay, Dan, do you want to go or do you want me to go?
You can go.
Okay. All right, so my next person is Alexis. And so Alexis, I know that when I had you in class, it was really clear that you were dedicated to this profession and that you knew what you wanted to do and why you wanted to do it. And so I know that you also had some time that you took away for your family, and you have come back and not even really like left. Similarly, you've continued to work through that and show your dedication to learning and continuing to improve and seek out the resources that you need to do great work in the community. And so I'm so grateful that you shared your passion with us, and I'm so excited to see the work that you're going to do for your community in the future. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Sure. All right, I have the honor to talk about Amber Morris. And I'm already smiling because what cannot be underestimated this year in 2020 is the gift of what a really full-hearted belly laugh is. I think our first group belly laugh this semester was because of Amber. And of course her screen isn't on because Amber's situation, oh, there she is. Yep.
My family's goofy.
Your family's goofy, but
that's why I have the screen off.
yes. Well, I'm talking about your family who's goofy. I mean, the love that's going on in your home, and I know you see as a mom chaos, but if anyone can represent what 2020 has been like, especially for people who are parents during this time, with people at home, working, and above all else, as everyone else on this call knows what it's like to be a student, a therapy student, intern, and practitioner in 2020 while balancing 3 to 4 to 10 hats. Amber knows what that's like. And it was always laughter. So whether or not Amber was stressed out with her kids, you can't tell. But what I really want to talk about in terms of Amber is how she's grown as a therapist and as a provider. One of the settings that Amber works in, and also where she had her internship, is within a hospitalization setting for people who have comorbid diagnoses and often might have what we can call very difficult ways of being in the world. So may or may not have issues within their own self in terms of how they present themselves, personality disorders. I have seen therapists halfway through their career, toward the end of their career, be completely burnt out in settings like that and not find a way to find the human in the client, in the person that is suffering in this way, who has found such a way to be in the world. Amber, that being her setting where she has been kind of introduced into therapy, worked through a lot of really difficult client encounters, even coworker encounters while at her practicum site, and did find the light and the human within all of her clients, no matter how much they were coming in and out of the hospital, and no matter how colleagues who have exponentially more years of experience than her right now clinically, no matter their dull attitudes. That is hard to do when you are surrounded by cynicism and when you're surrounded by severe suffering. And so not only is it the belly laughter that Amber brought to our group, but it's that what she brings to her clients in hospital settings, giving them the opportunity to grow and never giving up on them in terms of how she sees them. And I am really appreciative of my time getting to see Amber grow in that way, and really look forward to hearing what's to come for her. Congratulations, Amber.
All right, I'll go ahead and jump on in. This was for you, Tavon. Hey. All right, so you also get a quote to start out with, a James Baldwin quote. Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. It is no mistake that your journey led you to where you are today. There were many moments of courage where you have shared the systemic injustices you have witnessed and experienced, and you have shown that you are not a person to buckle. You took a stand and said, "Send me." What stands out most about you, Tavon, is your nature of being a social justice advocate. Little did we know prior to starting class together that we were working a similar mission with Wraparound Milwaukee, moving mountains and making life just a little bit easier for youth and families. You are a person who always shows up, no matter what barrier you may be facing on a personal level or within the community. I reflect upon many of those yes moments in class together and learning of your vision to expand your knowledge and skills to better serve your community. You see the bigger picture of a better tomorrow, and the counseling profession is blessed to gain such a spirit of advocacy within you. May you continue to move forward and be that leader that you already are. Keep moving those mountains and never defer your vision.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Is it my turn? I'm sorry. I'm so confused. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to talk about Laura, and I love that you're smiling because your light, I feel like it's too bright for this world. MC, now I'm getting a lump. It brings tears to my eyes because I feel like, especially in the year, whew, 2020, we need more people like me. Sorry. Sorry. You are what we need more of in this world. And I'll just leave it at that.
Thank you, Vanessa. And I think, oh, Laura, did you have something you wanted to say?
Yeah, I think all of you are people that we need more of in this world, really. Yeah, the time at Alverno that I've had has been life-changing. So I appreciate all of you.
Yeah, and that's another thing that I feel like part of the reason that this feels so much more meaningful than the graduation ceremony is because you all have such an impact on us as faculty, and we don't get to say anything at that ceremony. Like, you just walk across the stage and we say hi, and then we're done. And so I am so grateful. Like, you know, there are some things that have changed for the better in the past year, and I think that this is one of them. This is one of the good things that have come out of online learning. So we just have a couple more people that I want to make sure everybody gets their turn. So my last person is Ashley. And so Ashley, I know that we worked together on that, on the qualitative project last year, as I did with Gwen. And it was such an incredible experience with everybody that was in that class. And throughout the program, you have continued to embody that community psychology in all of its facets. You care a lot about working with people within their contexts and recognizing those systemic factors that are getting in the way, and making sure that we are not ignoring other things that might be playing a role for our clients and for our students in that context. And I know that you back that passion up with some great counseling skills that are really going to help you advocate for change. And I am so excited to see what you were able to do in the community. So congratulations.
Thanks, guys. I love you guys. This is like has just been really full circle, and I'm just grateful for all this energy, especially in 2020. We made it, so it feels really good.
I have one more too. I think you skipped me, Rachel. I'm just going to say that.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think that this group in general is so dynamic, and just like you can almost feel the paradigm shift with this group, and this space is just so like charging and soul healing in just that really like acute way that I think all of us are going to desperately need right now. So like to echo what everybody said, like just so much gratitude for like this time. So I get the pleasure to talk about Lauren and sort of say goodbye to Lauren and congratulations. So what I can say about Lauren too is that my experience has always been just like really sound clinical knowledge and experience. Like it is clear that you have done a lot of hard work. Like you've put in the work already. And when I've like from 625, if I ask a question, like, you know, and I get crickets because it's the last class on weekend college and everybody's like, get us out. Lauren usually will sort of like, by then just like kind of raise a hand, like, okay, yeah, it's this. And I'm like, yes, Lauren, thank you for saving me. So I think it's just clear that like the experiences that you've elected to sort of participate in have really sort of geared you up and gotten you ready for like this hard work to come. But I think like what I'm excited for you is just for you to sort of now sort of kind of spread your wings and figure out who you are as like that clinician. And I think you do a lot of good work already in the community. I think you know who you are, but I think it's like kind of you get to come into your own in this space now because you've done all that hard work. You know what you're doing, you know the theories, you know all the things, but it's like that space now where we get to kind of see and get to know Lauren too. And I think like, just like I'm hearing like lots of folks like you're going to shake up the world that you're in. You're going to start doing the things like you're going to sort of be like everybody else in this group, kind of like chipping away at these big issues. And so I'm just really excited for you, but I'm excited to see kind of the things that you do as well. Like you've always sort of been really sound, and that's been so valuable. And I think it's valuable in the community as well, you know? So thanks, Lauren.
Thank you very much.
I have one more too. I'm gonna try to get through it this time. Oh my God, I'm a mess, you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna make it though, because I'm gonna talk about Chantel, another person who just had a baby, came right back in it. I haven't had a baby, but that sounds very difficult. So yes, a baby that has graced our class screens a number of times. And what I want to say about Chantel is she also was in that group that welcomed me so warmly to Alverno my very first day, getting off a plane, being tired, coming into teacher class was so welcoming. And one thing that I appreciate about Chantel is that she really is here to stand up and do work in her community. And I think as Black people in America, we need more of that. Yes, there's that baby. Yes. And I appreciate you. I value you. I see you. I see you and your resilience and the fact that you show up even when it's difficult. And so I look forward to working with you in the future to be able to refer people to you. And one day when I open this clinic, I'm gonna get you in there, girl. So congratulations.
Thank you so much, Vanessa.
So thank you, everybody. I think that was everybody, right? We didn't miss. Yes, okay. I saw Willie turned his video on and for a second I panicked there and I'm like, oh, you're not graduating yet. We didn't miss you. I know that some of us are going to need to get going to go to other classes, but I still want to give a chance to see if there's anybody else that wanted to say anything about their time in the program or about their plans, about what's going to be happening next. Any other things that people want to say?
Just think all of you guys are awesome. I never had an experience in a college setting the way I had it at Alverno. the mission. I feel like the classes were like really intimate, and it was like a safe zone. It was like time for me to come and let out all my stress instead of like bottling it inside and having people understand what I'm going through. So, and the accommodations, I really appreciate that because yes, it was a roller coaster. So thank you, everyone.
And I just want to jump on and say I'm not trying to cry either. But I genuinely just want to thank each and every single last one of you guys. It's been a very long, hard journey for me. And then this semester, my home was shot up, and I reached out to Jennifer, Ann, and Vanessa, who helped me. It was very traumatic for me, and I didn't know if I was even going to be here, getting my hours. And then COVID hit, and I was really behind in my hours with COVID, and I just didn't think that I was going to be able to make it through. And on Wednesday, I finally completed all 700 of my hours, and I submitted in my hour log. So I also
Somebody signed it?
Yeah, it's signed. Yeah, everything is signed. Everything is uploaded. Dr. Jones uploaded everything. She signed everything. And I was able to secure a position with her at MRI Counseling for a full-time therapist after graduation. And I'm just so grateful to each and every single last one of you, because I remember my first classes being with actually MC and Megan when they both were teaching the class co-ed, and we were split up. And I was just insecure, just afraid, like girl coming in here. And each of you professors have just blessed my life in so many ways. So I thank each and every single last one of you, because you guys have saw me grew into someone who was shy and very timid to someone who has been very strong. And I'm so glad to just know each of you personally, and to see you guys out in the community, to learn so much, to see you at conferences and everything. And just to all of my classmates, I love each and every single last one of you, all of you guys here. You guys mean the world to me. Just thank you guys for the moments when I was down, for being just that light. I'm forever grateful to Alverno, so just thank you.